Welcome, family and friends. Ignore the road noise. My name's Chase Anderson, and we are going to be playing some disc golf today. So, I'm going to be doing a super scientific, sponsored by NASA, science experiment, where we're going to throw two off of each tee, one disc up, and throw it smooth, one disc down, throw it hard. We're going to see which strategy gets us more birdie looks. We're at Hope City Disc Golf, hole 1, 290. And it is down there underneath those branches on the left. It's tucked just around the corner, so you want to swing a hyzer in there. First, I'm going to go Athena, smooth, wide hyzer. Second shot, we're going to go Buzz, more directly at it. Let's see which one works out. Athena first, wide, on hyzer. That looked pretty easy. I'd be shocked if that's outside of 20 feet. All right, Buzz. Gonna go straight at it now. It's a little wide. A little straight. That one's probably actually a little long, but both putts probably. Let's go. All right, as you can see, the Athena is about 10 feet long, perfect. The Buzz is about 20 feet long. So I'm gonna give hole 1 to the Athena because that was a lot easier. But still 2 birdie looks. I thought the wind was going to drop it a little bit, and it did not, but 2 birdies. Let's go. All right, hole 2, you can see the basket down there. It's just tucked to the right of the gap. So you can see is like a baby flex down the left side. It's pretty short. So I'm going to be going zone OS and zone. Zone OS is going to be the power play, because you have to throw it harder, commit to the flex more. This is going to be the softer, touchy guy. Let's see which one comes out on top. We're going to go the hard one first this time. Anheuser, down the left, quick flex. In the bucket. Didn't quite flex back in time. Overturned it a little bit, kicked left. Slow, touchy zone. Well, it's down there. It was very close to that first tree on the right, but it should be a 20-foot putt long. All right, this is the zone OS shot, about a 40-footer through some twigs. Definitely the point goes to the discing down, so that's 2-0 discing down. But still a chance here for a birdie. Gotta feed it through these 2 little saplings. Get down. Oh, close. Just short. Thought it was gonna hit the band. All right, this is the zone OS putt. Just gonna finish it out. Par for the zone OS. Let's see what the zone's got. About 25 long, but I got a gap. Well, the zone got the point, but it was still long and not a super good look at it. All right, hole 3, it's 250, but it's uphill the whole way. It gets to that gap up there and then goes about 15 degrees to the left, and it's 2 straight sections. So I'm gonna go Athena for the disc up and then Buzz for the disc down. Just try and get through the gap on hyzer and then work a little left is usually the best play. We went disc down last, so now we're disc up again. Athena first. little heavy on the hyzer, but it should be up there. Might be a 30-footer. Buzz a little more directly at it, hopefully. Slide. That was a good line. I got a big skip. We'll see. It's probably still a little left. Whoa, don't fall. All right, so the buzz ended up actually being 7 feet right here, pin high, parked. So it got a lot of good slide. The Athena somehow ended up on the right side of the fairway. I don't know if it skipped, hit a tree, and then rolled maybe, I don't know. But definitely a point to discing up. No, excuse me, discing down. 20-footer here. Headwind. A lot of headwind. It's a good 20-footer, baby. 2 birdies. It is now 1-2, but both rounds are 2 under. All right, hole 4. 296. You can see it out there in the field. This time I'm gonna go Malta for the disc down, and then a more overstable Athena for the discing up. Just swing it wide on hyzer with both. Swing hard with this one, swing smooth with this one. It is discing down's turn. That's probably short. Yeah, too much hyzer. Probably a 30-footer. Disc up. It does seem like a lot of head left to right wind, slowing it down and knocking it down. That's much better. Yeah. 15-footer, I think. Definitely a point for discing up on that one. Okay, as I suspected, Malta is about a 25-footer. Athena is about a 15-footer. Definitely in the wind, discing up seems to be the obvious choice, but some people like to throw hard, so it just depends too. 25-footer, slightly elevated, knocked down. Ah. Had good commitment at least. Birdie. That puts it at 3-1. Discing up is winning. Discing up is now 3 under. Discing down is 2 under. All right, hole 5. About 150 feet, slightly downhill through this tunnel. Not a super good hole for the science experiment, but for the touchy discing down, I'm gonna go with just a putter. Just a little straight putter shot. And then for the discing up, I'm gonna go Zone OS Flex. Something I'll have to throw a little harder, we'll see. It is discing up's turn. Zone OS Flex. I would never normally do this, but for the sake of the challenge, we're gonna try it. Oh. Yeah, that's a really not good shot for this. We're gonna ignore that. We're gonna throw this, which is the right shot for this hole. See? 6. That slid a little long, which will be under some branches, but it's a putt. All right, got an Annie putt, it looks like, from the edge of the woods from the Zone OS. Not a very good one either. little short. I ain't mad at it because I stink at those. Tapping far, we're disking up. Oh, 15-footer right here. All right, another point to, no, I guess. I don't even remember now. That was disking up and throwing it softer. So now it's 4-1. All right, hole 6. You can see the basket there. The gap to the right is pretty small. So this is a forehand down the left. It has to fade really late. I'm disking down with the zone OS, disking up with zone, both just forehand flicks. And it is the disking down first. Looks pretty good, about a 10-footer. Got it just around the corner tree. Now zone, disc down, a little smoother shot. Or excuse me, disc up. Oh, that one's inside, get lucky. Hit the corner tree, kicked right. I think they're both gonna be pretty close, but that one was definitely lucky. All right, both pretty close. The zone ended up closer, but due to the fact that that one hit a tree and was lucky, we are gonna give it to the OS, which means it's now 4-2, disking up 4, disking down 2. 2 tap-ins though. Boom. Boom. All right, back out into the open for hole 7. This tallest tree right here is where the basket is at. So it's up and over this hill and then down under this tallest tree. 310 is what it says. It probably plays a little longer. They should throw it over this hill. Disc up. I'm gonna go test flight scorch, which is pretty overstable for a scorch, and then a beat-in undertaker for the disc down. Going down this right side, it is the disking up first. Oh, I turned it. That's gone. Yeah, that one into the woods long. A little too much turn on that guy, so. It was a good throw though. Undertaker. Ah! That one was probably too much hyzer. That one's gonna finish left, but it might have got down there far enough. All right, as you guys can see, I am in the thick of it here with the scorch. It's about pin high, but it's about 45 feet. Ugh. I'm just gonna anti-putt it and try and give it a look. That was really close, off the band. That would have been sick. Let's go find the undertaker. All right, the undertaker here is about a 35-footer. This was short and left, just too much hyzer. But definitely a win for disking down. Oh, get down. Oh. I should start a band with all this band I'm getting. That was terrible. All right, that puts the scores at, we're at hole 7, so 4-3, I think, maybe. All right, hole 8 is just a stock forehand, which I'm going to use the zone and zone OS again for. It says 150, it's probably 170 if I had to guess. Disc down with the zone. No, I keep saying it backwards. Disc up with the zone, soft and smooth. Disc down with the Zone OS hard committed. And I need to go down first. Zone OS. A little flex. Oh, didn't quite fade in time. Hit a little sapling. Should be a circle one putt though. Zone. This should be all hyzer. Oh, get past that. Neither of them great. One left, one right. All right, we got a point for disking down, which is a shot because usually I throw zone on this hole. So I might have to change my game plan to Zone OS. 2 putts, 40 footer and 25 footer. Now. Yes. Shout out to whoever broke this twig before me. Yeah. How's that missing? Well, it was a point to disking down, but disking up still got the birdie, so now I'm even more confused. All right, final hole. It is 4-4. What a comeback from disking down. Hole 9, it claims 340, but as you can see, it's extremely uphill, and it's probably a good 390 shot to get it there, which is like the best I can do. So these are both going to be full, but one, I'm going to go the overstable guy and try and flex it, which will be the disking down, throw it super hard. This guy, I should be able to hyzer flip and get it up there, which is going to be the smoother, more controlled one. It is disking ups, go. Let's just try and keep it out of the thorn. Full rip. Flip. Well, it rolled out. Let's go. Did not flip that enough. Did not throw it high enough. Now disc it down, flex line. And I didn't flex it. Well, it went further, but neither of them are good. But I think I'm definitely going to give the point to disking up, because that was much easier up this hill. Okay, thankfully, the flippy guy disking down, no, disking up, bounced out. I got about 150 feet left, just going to throw a little backhand hyzer. That's a little wide, skip. That's pretty good, about 15 feet. Hope City, if you're somehow watching this video, please, 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 keep this better maintained, because it is all briars in there, and as a right-handed backhand dominant player, which is 90% of disc golfers, every single disc lands right there. And I have multiple friends that say they won't come here because of this spot on this hole. If you want more traffic at your disc golf course and at your church, clean these briars up. I promise it'll make a difference. From personal experience. Okay, I found the overstable scorch, which you can't always guarantee over here on this left side of 9. Excuse the view, it's very thorny in here. I'm surrounded. It's just another pitch out hyzer, but I'm gonna go with the roach this time so I can throw it a little softer, which is the exact opposite of the way I threw this tee shot. It's still out to the left. That's really good. All right, 2 easy par looks, which on this hole you can never complain about. I've probably played here 50 times and only birdied this hole twice, both with like C2, maybe even possibly outside of C2 putts. So 3 you're ecstatic with. All right, that's 2 pars, so that means disking up wins. Y'all tell me what strategy you like better, because I typically in the past have liked to disc down and commit and throw to it hard, but today that proved slightly worse of the 2 strategies. So I think it's situational. If there's trouble long, you're gonna throw the shorter disc. If there's trouble short, you're gonna throw the longer disc. If there's wind, you're gonna throw more disc. Situational. But in the super scientific experiment, the conclusive evidence is to disc up and throw more controlled, smooth shots. Thank y'all for watching. If y'all got a good channel name, let me know. Peace.